welcome to some Hockey Ultimate Team action here on EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and these are a couple of fun squads. I'm looking forward to this. The All-Stars start with possession as we are now underway. Grabbed along the board by Wilson. The All-Stars, they score! And a quick goal here in the first by the road team has changed the momentum quickly.
Well, yeah, quick goal, quick strike, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're on the road. You want to set the tone early. You want to take the life out of the fans.
And now he moves it to Ovechkin. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Morenz takes the puck. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kucherov. Washington's got the puck in their own end. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
One of the greatest goal scorers of his generation is Alex Ovechkin, and he's got enough Rocket Richard trophies to prove it, guys. Now this Stanley Cup champion is playing in his very first game with this Hut squad.
They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. The All-Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Puck grab by McCarr. He scores! You know, my mother always said kale is good for you. And Cale McCarr is simply great. The All-Stars are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. And they win that draw at center. The All-Stars looking against the half wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now he moves it quickly to Thompson. Here he is, all alone! Oh, what a save on the play!
Well, James, I think he might have gotten in too tight here when he was selling the fake, but a nice save by the goaltender.
Great stop by Nabokov!
Shooters work so hard in practice getting the wrister off fast and hard, James, and this goaltender, he gets across quick and makes the stop.
Quick feed to Petrovic. The All-Stars gain possession along the wall. And that goes off a player in front. Picked up along the wall by Petrovic. Battling for it along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Washington's got it in their own zone. And now it's grabbed by Wilson. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Zetterlund. Washington's got the puck against the boards. Takes a shot. Keeps possession. The All-Stars have it now. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Sends it over. That goes up. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Fires it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Washington's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Receives the pass. Takes the feed. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Can't keep a hold of it. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. And that's taken by the defense. Washington's in on the offensive attack now. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Oh, he scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes. Washington's apparently just showed up for this one here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they get on the board after being shelled all game. They haven't had many shots on net either, but now they've got to find a way to be aggressive, play physical, and really send a message. The mindset has to change here. Listen, they got nothing to lose. They might as well go for it and attack.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The All-Stars have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Gretzky's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And a great save! Here's a short pass to Sittler. Oh, wow! Breakaway! Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway!
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situation.
He's got a step! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The All-Stars take possession in the defensive end. Shakes off the coverage. Shot!
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Puck picked up by Ovechkin. Fires away! Denies him with the save. On the stick! Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. The All-Stars have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The All-Stars are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Knocked off the puck. Sends it over to Wilson. All alone! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves it on over to Ovechkin. Makes a move in front!
He's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position, and once he drops, he
Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed.
The All-Stars are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Quick feed down low, and that's picked off in the defensive end. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Great reach with the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin. Shot! Score! Well, they've got a man to fly, but they at least just started the escalation.
They're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
And now he angles it across to Nash. The All-Stars look to start the transition game. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shuts him down.
Fleury's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
That's off a stick. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The All-Stars have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. The Capitals win the draw. And that's taken away in the offensive end. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
The All-Stars are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. The Capitals win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
moments in this period. Washington's got a long way to go to try to get out of this jam as they trail by 3. Hornets want a big draw on their own end. And he sidesteps the check. Breakaway! Hooked away! Wow, what a play!
Well, this is a great poke check, but if you are the puck carrier, you're not expecting this. This is an element of surprise.
Again, the denial by the goaltender. Oh, goodness, he's on fire at goal!
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to...
Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
The All-Stars are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Moves it to Kucherov. Denied by the goaltender. Rips a laser beam. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
And she shakes off a check. Absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The All-Stars pick up the win and justifiably so.